Hi guys, it's Nikki and welcome to this week's Plan With Me in my Erin Condren vertical neutral. This week I am going to be using, I believe this was the, I think this was the June mystery kit from HelloPetitePaper. It was either June or it may have been May. I'm not 100% sure, but it was a mystery kit. So I have this, and then I also pulled our new Catherine collection, just all of the rose gold, like multicolor stuff. I thought that the blues and the pinks would go well with this. I know it's not a perfect match, but I wanted to pull in just a little bit of foil, just a little bit. So I am filming this with a new camera, so if there are a lot of really awkward zooms, I apologize, but I don't think I need to zoom. I know that when I do my B6 spreads, a lot of you guys have asked me to zoom in on that, and I wasn't really able to because using an iPhone, I would have to stand up, see what I'm doing, zoom, unzoom. So for the B6 spreads, I may do a little bit of zooming. The thing is, that's a train wreck because I don't really know how to yet, but we will see. So I've got my pad here from Rose Shadow Collection. I will link her down below. I really love this. I think it's very pretty. So I've already got my stuff kind of written out for the next week. As always, everything isn't like 100%. I don't have, you know, like things that are like this has to happen. I have like a schedule that I write out at the beginning of the week, just to try to say that this is kind of where I want to be on what day. And then obviously there are things that are kind of more solid, but so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you hear my chair squeaking, I'm sorry, I need a new chair. But this one is just so comfortable, and I'm afraid I won't be able to find another one that I like love as much as I love this one. So I'm gonna move some of the foiled stuff out of the way for right now and just start with the kit. And I already want to zoom. I can see that it needs like a little zoom. So just a little bit. Wrong way? Wrong way. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. I'll leave it alone now. Okay, so in this kit I have got some headers. I may be trying out our bow foil headers this week. Let's see what all I got here. Where are they? These. So I may try these out because actually, like, when you take away some of the extras that came with this kit, like the date covers, I think that these colors actually look really pretty with this. So I may use these instead. I also think I'm going to be using these foiled date covers instead. And then we have got some deco. We have the absolutely stunning full boxes. Let's see, here is a functional sheet. We have the heart checklist. I think I'm gonna be using these this week. I don't normally use the full checklist, but I think I'm going to. We have the bottom washi, some regular washi, and some trackers, and then the half boxes as well as the little things. So I think to get started, I'm going to go ahead and put down, I'm really hoping that the shakiness from the tripod too is fixed now that we're using a different camera, a different tripod. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom washi. And because this one is a bit skinnier, I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit higher than what I normally would. Uh-oh. And actually, I don't think I needed to go quite that high, but that is okay. I really like how she does her washi in the two separate pieces so that you can stack it. I think that looks super pretty. And I grabbed our washi strips that are intended more so for the B6. I was thinking that since I've got two sheets here, I could do like what I would normally do with the Simply Gilded washi and go across, but this is not big enough for the Erin Condren, so I don't think I'm going to be using these. I'm gonna go ahead and put these over to the side. I'm trying to keep as much out of my way as possible, or else I feel like I become super overwhelmed with the amount of stickers that are in front of me.
So I don't think I'll be using any of this washi, so I am going to go ahead and pull off, that's not good. Go ahead and pull off, there we go, my weekly tracker, my daily tracker, and then I'm not too sure what I'm going to do because there's not a second one, a second weekly tracker or a second, I can use one of these, that's fine. Okay, so let's do the quote box up at the top, and that says all things grow with love. And then I'm gonna look really quickly and see if there are flags to cover up the flags in this planner. I don't think, yeah, I think there are. I think these are them. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take both of the polka dotted ones and put those down here. Uh-oh, I can never get these straight. Okay, that's still not straight. There we go. So I'm gonna do my daily tracker up top. I'm going to grab one of the headers that come in this kit. What did I do with those? And I want to do a work header. And then I'm going to readjust my daily tracker because I can see how crooked that is now. And then I want to go ahead and put down my weekly tracker. And then I think what I want to do is take the this week sticker, because I've got a list of things that I need to buy over on that pad. So I think I'm going to do that. Actually, hang on. Let me check really quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I was going to see if I could put another full box. But there's 8 full boxes. So I'm going to do this instead. So there are 2 that have kind of like a floral thing going on in the back. This one is not as noticeable. This one is pretty noticeable. So I think I'm going to use it over here. Oh, okay. And then I guess I will use some of this washi. So I think I'm going to do some of the green washi, since that's a color that I'm not going to have a ton of in this spread, since I'm going to be pulling in some of these other foiled items. And this one had just a little bit that came up with it. So I'm going to trim that really quickly. There we go. And there's actually some really gorgeous deco that came with this as well that I think I will probably put right down here. But I'm going to wait until I get everything else laid down. Okay, so now that that is done, I think I could probably go ahead and do date covers. So I don't have any numbers with mine that I've got over here. So I think I'm going to be using the numbers off of this sheet. Maybe. I'm going to lay down these first and see how they look. So let's do, I need to figure out which color I want. I really think blue. I actually think that this darker blue looks really, really pretty with this. So I'm going to do those. And I feel like I'm gonna have a really difficult time getting these down straight. Okay, so I've got my date covers down, and now I want to go ahead and do my, what am I trying to say? My bow headers. So I think what I wanna do is a row of pink to start with. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up all of the ones that are this darker pink color. And I'm gonna go ahead and put those across the top. And actually, y'all, don't be mad, but I feel like because of the way this tripod is, I'm just at kind of a really strange angle. So maybe I will zoom a bit. If you guys don't want me to though, let me know. I just know, I feel like I'm trying to think when I watch Plan With Me's, I feel like normally it is a little bit closer. So we'll get you guys a little bit closer. And if you guys prefer it just to be one, like you can see the whole planner at all times, you let me know and we will switch back to that next week for the Erin Condren. But I feel like this way you guys can like really see what I'm doing. Okay, so we have bow headers. And now I think what I want to do, I am going to be using the, I'm going to zoom you guys back out. This is the problem with zooming. I think what I want to do is put down my heart checklist and then also do my full boxes, but I think I'm going to go back and forth, so I will do a checklist, full box, checklist, and so on. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then in between those I'm going to be using the lighter blue bow header. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those to my hands, and then I'm going to go ahead and do all of my boxes, and then I'm just going to go ahead and speed you guys through that. Okay, so I have got down all of my checklist as well as my full boxes. So I think what I want to do is put in these date covers, or at least see what they look like. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my date covers here. Uh-oh. See, are there 31? Yeah. I'm starting to understand why some people use like tweezers to do date dots. Uh-oh, I just ripped that, but okay. And I just lost it. Oh, I didn't get it. There we go. Okay, so date covers are down. I'm just moving things out of my way. So I've got like a pile over to my right of things that I'm not going to be using. So I think the next thing that I want to do is another row of the bow headers just underneath all of my full boxes. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to stick them all to my hand. And then I'm just going to put these over to my left. And I want to go ahead and put these down just right underneath. And I don't think I'm going to be using any washi this week, which is a shocker, I know. And now that I'm doing this, now that I've already got these down, I feel like I should have done the pink instead of the blue, but that's okay. But I feel like anytime that I use a checklist box, I don't like to do washi on top of it because I feel like I have no room then. So we will skip the washi for this week. Okay, so moving on to half boxes and little things. I actually think that I am going to go ahead and speed you guys through the little things. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these down and speed you guys through that. Okay, so I decided to only do my dinner little things and not to use any of these others. I don't really think that I'm going to need it. And HelloPetitePaper's kits have these really cute labels as well as these flags. So I think instead I'll just be using some of those maybe. So let's zoom on in. Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I mean, I feel like that's kind of helpful. Okay, so for Monday, I'm going to go ahead and get out my little paper pad here and just keep that to my right. So on Monday, it is Memorial Day. I'm going to be packaging orders. Obviously, the post office isn't going to be open until Tuesday, but I do want to kind of get through as many as I can. My trash and recycling comes, the sale ends, and I have a bill due. So I think I want to go ahead and do one of these bill due stickers just right up top. And then let's do, Mom isn't working Monday, so I'm just gonna do an actual half box. And because it's got all of the pretty stuff up at the top, I'm not gonna mess with it. Moving on to Tuesday. So Tuesday Mom does work. So for the days that Mom is working, I'm going to be using some of these labels right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in up top. And then I will be actually going to the post office on Tuesday. I have got Mom here 7 to 1. I need her to start working on the functional items. I need to do a pick list, and then Tuesday is going to be girls' night. So I think what I'll do is take another half box underneath. I may actually just do this all the way across. So I'm gonna take another half box underneath, and let's see. I am going to dig in my stack of stickers over here. My acrylic drawers are now like right here where I'm actually filming. And I'm gonna see, I know I've got girls' night scripts, and I'm sorry for using these because I know they're not in the shop yet. But I'm gonna see if I have a rose gold one that says girls' night. I feel like the chances of that are pretty low because I did these on random colors, but let's see. I know I do have one that actually says girls' night. I say as I can't find it. Okay, so I don't know where that is, where I would have put that. So instead, I think what I'm gonna do is, let's use one of these pretty bows. Or actually, I have so many of these pretty things. Okay, I think I will use a bow for this one. So I'm just gonna take that bow and stick that right there. Moving on to, sorry guys, camera cut off. I don't know why. If you know why my camera randomly shuts off while I'm filming, let me know down below, because I'm not too sure. So Wednesday Mom is working, so I'm gonna take another one of these labels and put that up top. And then I want to go ahead and do, let's see, what else is on Wednesday? Same thing, Mom is going to be cutting, or to be foiling the foiled functional items. So I think I'm gonna just do another half box over here, and I'm not too sure what I'll use this for yet because I do try to keep most of the work-related stuff in the checklist if I am using those. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to the second half of the week. So on Thursday, Mom, again, will be here working. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a label, and then pull that back up and try to straighten it out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm having issues with this label. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so Mom will be here. Thursday is generally the day that I sit down, I do test prints, I finish up any design work that needs to be finished, I do listings, I need to do the new release video, there's a good bit of stuff. Most of that is gonna end up going up top, but I think I will go ahead and put in a half box down at the bottom. I can get one, there we go. And I really wanna use some of these flags. So maybe I will do one of these rose flags. It doesn't go in the half box because the half box is so pretty and decorative. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. So Friday is new release day. I don't think Mom is gonna be working, but Mom might be working. So I'm just gonna leave it though as far as saying that she is. I do have a bill that's due, but I also have bills due on, yeah, no, the first will be fine. So I think what I want to do here is take one of these really pretty flags right here. I will write new releases in that.
I'm gonna do a bill due in the center, and then I need to make sure that all of the June mystery kits get shipped on Friday because it is the 1st. So I more than likely will have those packaged way earlier than Friday, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down an appointment label as well. So moving on to Saturday, the only things that I have written down for the weekend are cleaning on Saturday and then filming on Sunday. So for Saturday, actually, I know, I actually have space for this. So I'm gonna put down this really pretty weekend banner, which I very rarely use a weekend banner, but this is beautiful. There we go, super pretty. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think what I wanna do is take, I don't know if I wanna do 2 half boxes. Let's see if they'll fit. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna take 2 more half boxes and put 1 on each day. And I wanna go ahead and put on Sunday, I'm gonna do another one of these bows just right in the corner. And then, I mean, that's it. I was so excited to use some of these new things, but because this is a full kit, I'm gonna zoom you guys out. I didn't really need to pull anything. If I would have used like a mini kit, I think there would have been a lot more that I would have been able to bring in. So maybe I'll try to use some of this stuff in my B6 spread. I do really love the way that the bows look, which is really hard to see because my lighting is so bright. Zoom you out a bit more. There we go. So I do have a lot of, oh, sorry guys. I do have a lot of stuff left over. I have most of my little things. I have some half boxes. I have most of this functional stuff. And then I do have a lot of deco, and I do want to put a bit of that down there. So let's see. I've got this really pretty bicycle, and I really want to use it. So it's gonna cover my flower though. So I'm gonna use it down there. And then I don't wanna cover the actual checklist because it does have some florals in it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's do a bow, as well as this little basket of eggs. And then I think that's it. I think I'm gonna save this, and then maybe I'll use some of these leftovers in a B6 spread. But that is it. This is the finished week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.